For me, my father has always been, like any daughter, a hero. And I've been very close to my father. And for me, I've seen him a lot in public life. And with every crisis, politically or maybe health or any crisis, he's only come out even stronger. He has a very soft side to him. He's been a great administrator. He's a very chivalrous man, where his respect for women, old people, generally human race has been tremendous. So for me, I look at him as a very different kind. Even when I look at a politician, for me he is somebody totally different. And because he has immense great qualities, which I think I, as his daughter, have also tried to emulate in my life. And his respect for every single person is tremendous. Very generous, very committed, integrity, kindness, honesty, and he leads his life by the principles that he believes. He's a very, very principled man.
Actually, he has been one of he's been a very loving father. Apart from being a loving father, he has been a very down-to-earth person, and those are those values he has imbibed in us. And I remember those days when we were in St. Clem's, when we used to study in St. John's of the Cross. Every morning he would ensure compulsorily, right from coming from the farm, which was his passionate thing, to take us to school, bring us back from school, though he was in public life. These are those memories and fond memories which we always remember, and those are those quality times which we spent with him. Actually, he has been a hands-on father, right from seeing that we do well in our studies, to ensuring that we grow with certain values and give us the right exposure that we all required. I can only remember him, and I can only thank him for, on this occasion today, is for all what he has given us. And आमकां सदा ते सांगतले की सत्तरीच्या लोकांबद्दल तेंचे एक वेगळे मनान प्रेम आसलो, आनी सत्तरीचे लोक सदा वयर सरचे. सत्तरीचे लोकां खातीर खूब तेणी प्रयत्न करून विकास हो करपाचो केल्लो आसा, मनशाचो विकास करपाचो केल्लो आसा. गोंयभर फिरून प्रत्येक खाची कोपऱ्यांनी आयज तेंचे बरे मागपी लोक आसात.
I clearly remember the day I got married and came into the house. Baba made me feel so comfortable. I clearly remember this because he was going out of his way to make me feel comfortable and treat me like a daughter and make me feel that I'm the daughter of the house. And till now, after all these years, he has seen that I'm never treated as a daughter-in-law, and I'm given the respect the daughter gets in the house. The similar way he respects, that same respect is given to me, and that is the relation, and that's the my in-laws, both of them, Baba and Mummy, both of them have given me that much respect, that much love all these years, and not treated me just as Vishwajit's wife, but like the daughter of the house. And I think that is because Baba is such a good-hearted man, and he's so progressive.
I firmly believe that the cement and mortar and the stones don't make up the house. It is the human beings. And that's how we started our journey, and we have reached so far. Post-marriage, well, there's lots of adjustments. However, since, as I said, I was brought up in a manner where we were taught to adjust, not to complain, because nothing can be consistent all the time, and you can't clap with one hand. So I don't think I ever felt I had any problems, because my attitude of looking at life and handling life was on the basis of what we were trained. This is my sincere advice to all the youngsters that take life as it comes, make each day a happy day, keep the atmosphere in your house peaceful and happy.
Baba is the one who asks me, and he kept on asking me why I stopped my medical practice, why he keeps on telling me start practice, and he always, last so many years he's been telling me, I have a place in Keri, I have a house there, you develop it, start your practice there, it's going to help so many people in the village, it's going to help the people of Sattari. But it's just that I got busy with the children, so I couldn't fulfill that wish of his. I really feel bad about that, because he kept on telling me that you've studied so much, you've done so much, why don't you? So that is because of the love they give me and the respect they give me, and I really truly feel blessed that to have Baba and Mummy as my in-laws.
Actually, first experience of ours was when we came to Panjim. When I used to study in Sharda Mandir when he was a law minister. Before that, I was in Nirmala Institute. He used to ensure that when we were kids, sometimes cars used to come and drop us to school. But then when he came back as Chief Minister to Panjim, we shifted from Sanklin. Every morning, somebody would definitely drop us. Many times he would take the car and try to drop us near people's at the gate. And all the time, all through my schooling days in People's High School, I remember me and a close friend of mine, a couple of them, we used to always walk back home to school. And that is the type of thing, he kept us down to earth, and also ensured that he being a Chief Minister doesn't affect our lives in any way.
There's a very famous quote by Abraham Lincoln which says, character is like a tree and your reputation like a shadow. Reputation is what others think of you, and the tree is the real thing, that's the character, and that is what I would look at my father as. If somebody has to ask me what does he symbolize? He symbolizes this huge tree, like a banyan tree, who's going stronger and stronger every year, giving a lot of shade to a lot of people, guidance, and basically he's been like a pillar of strength.
I think every day is a great memory. I thank God for every day that we get together, for every opportunity that we get together, for everything that we do together. Because when you see life, at times things are so difficult for so many people, and basically both of us feel that if we can bring happiness into somebody's life, then our day is done.
I feel one thing which is so amazing about Baba is that in spite of so many political achievements of his, I've never heard him talk so much passionately about politics or anything that politically he has done in all these years. But when it comes to his farms, his farming, his cows and his chickens and his poultry and his lands, I've never seen him talk. He gets so passionate when it comes to his farm. He's not as passionate when it comes to his politics, but when it comes to his farm, he gets so passionate, and he loves talking about his cows and what all he has done, and his poultry and his agriculture, which is so commendable, because he says that, and with great pride, that he's a farmer first and then a politician, and he takes great pride in that.
I always remember my father. He's been such a dear father, and more than a dear father, he's been a great friend. Today, always he gives his viewpoint, and I have the fondest memories of my childhood with him, when in those days we used to always travel, me, my sister, my father and mother, all of us always used to travel. We had a Fiat in those days, and he used to drive. We used to be sitting behind, my mother in front, and we used to have two dogs. That used to be the travel pattern when we used to have, and we used to travel right from Goa. We used to go to Bombay, via a stop in Pune and Kolhapur. That was the type of duration which we used to take to reach Mumbai. And always, when we used to be on our trips, whenever we used to reach some either in Chiploon or either when we used to go to Bombay, sir, we used to go by Chiploon. And so in Chiploon, near the petrol pump, I always remember whenever my father used to stop to fuel the car, this stupid terrier we had, a dog, and he used to always run away. And catching him used to be an ordeal. And we had another poodle who used to sit very decently in the car, and this fox terrier, we used to catch him, both my father and myself, which used to take us more than 45 minutes running around the place, running around those little towns, catching hold of this dog. Those are my fondest memories with him, where he would get so irritated, though he is such a patient person. These are the type of memories which we remember as a child, where he used to these dogs used to be only a party because we wanted those pets to be with us when we travel. So this is how are those memories, where he used to go all out of his way to ensure that, you know, whatever we children wanted or felt like doing, he would encourage us and help us, you know, enjoy our great moment with our pets, and used to have great holidays with us. He was a great father, seeing films with us, taking us to various shows, taking us and spending time with us in our school gatherings, in whatever position he may have been. He used to spend time with us.
He's had many visions. Like as I was growing up through childhood, when we used to stay in the old house, that was the stint between the law minister emergency and prior to the 1980 elections, after which he took over as chief minister. Every Sunday he would bring me and my brother to the farm, and because we had a holiday that day. Today we have a beautiful house which my mother has created, and my father, the vision was my father's, where he would tell me, you know, Vishwadhara, one day we are going to build a house here. And he would take me back home and show me a picture of a Swiss chalet. That was his dream. And that dream soon became a reality when I was 11 years old. And over the years, today in the last 30 years, it's become our beautiful home, which I think the credit goes to my mother for making it a home, and my father for realizing his dream.
So many times, you know, like people know him as Mr. Rane, Chief Minister, you know, ex-Chief Minister of Goa, the longest serving MLA and everything. He's so well known in society and everywhere. But so sometimes if somebody from maybe out of town or somebody doesn't know him that well, and suppose somebody has asked him, like, you know, what do you do? And so many times he's turned around and he says that I'm a farmer, and with such a straight face, with like other people around him, like, you know, they find it so amusing and they have a hearty laugh about it. But he's so passionate and so proud to be known that he feels that he's a farmer first and then a politician.
Political retirement doesn't mean that you